Hello, my name is Piper Jones. I am the Office Supervisor with the Metro Collections Office. We are a unique vision within the Department of Finance. What sets our office apart from the rest of finance is we work directly with the taxpayers of Nashville. We interact with local hotel representatives, short-term rental property owners, taxi cab owners, and a host of other tourism tax-related establishments. My role as a collections supervisor is to administer and manage the daily activities within the office. To give you a brief background, the Collections Office moved to the Department of Finance, Office of the Treasurer, in 2012. The office is staffed by 3 people who collect payments of 7 different taxes. We are a small team dedicated to serving the city of Nashville in its ever-growing and changing tourist-related environment. In this video, I will provide key information on our responsibilities related to tax collection and hope to answer some of the most frequently asked questions we have heard from taxpayers. I hope you will watch the video and check out our webpage for additional information. In 2012, Ordinance Number BL 2012-156 designated the Department of Finance as a tax collection office for the collection of certain taxes and fees, including tourist accommodation taxes, alcohol privilege taxes, wholesale beer and liquor taxes, and franchise fees for the metropolitan government. Now that we have covered the legal aspect of how we were established, let's look at the core of the collections office. What do we collect? Hotel occupancy privilege tax is a self-reporting tax. This tax also applies to short-term rental properties. The hotel occupancy tax is a tax on transients occupying rooms in Nashville hotels, motels, or short-term rentals. This tax is broken into 2 parts. The first part is 6% of gross room charges. The second part, $2.50 per room per night. The operator of the hotel, motel, or short-term rental must collect and remit the tax. The operator is permitted a 2% administration fee for collecting the tax. This is a monthly tax due by the 20th of each month. Next, we have the contracted vehicle privilege tax, which is invoiced monthly by our office, based on information received from the airport. This is a $2 tax per vehicle departing the airport, charged by the vehicle operator to the passenger and paid by the operator. This tax is also due by the 20th of each month. Another tax we collect is rental vehicle surcharge tax, a monthly self-reported tax. This tax is on the rental of any passenger vehicle to tourists. This tax is 1% of the gross proceeds from the lease or rental of a passenger vehicle for 5 or less days. This tax is also due by the 20th of each month. Alcohol beverage privilege tax is an annual tax based on the information provided by the state. The alcohol beverage privilege tax, or ABC tax, is a tax on retail business selling alcoholic beverages for consumption on the premises. This is a flat rate based on the type of establishment and/or the maximum occupancy. The tax is due annually on the date corresponding with the Tennessee Alcoholic Beverage Commission issued license. Wholesale liquor tax is a self-reporting tax. This tax is levied on the wholesalers of alcoholic beverages at the rate of 5% of sales by a wholesaler to a retailer. This tax is also collected monthly. Wholesale beer tax is a self-reporting tax. This is a tax on the wholesale of barrels of beer to retailers and manufacturers operating as a retailer. The tax rate is $35.60 per barrel of beer sold. The tax on barrels containing more or less than 31 gallons is on a proportionate rate. The tax is collected by the wholesaler at the time of sale to a retailer and remitted by the wholesaler on the 20th of each month. And lastly, we collect franchise fees. This is a quarterly self-reporting tax. These are fees established by Metro Council for the use of public right-of-ways. Now that we have given you information on what we collect, we will now look at some frequently asked questions.
Is this a collections agency?
We are not a collections agency. We process payment of taxes due the government.
Where is the collections office?
The Metro Collections Office is located on the 2nd floor of the Howard Office Building in the Department of Finance, 700 2nd Avenue South, Nashville, Tennessee, 37210. We are in a secured area, so please call ahead or inform the guard in the lobby that you were here to see us.
How do I pay my taxes?
Taxes may be paid in person or by mail. Our mailing address is Metro Collections Office, P.O. Box 196300, Nashville, Tennessee 37219-6300. We accept checks, cash, and credit cards. If you choose to pay by credit card, there is a 2.3% convenience fee collected by a third-party processor. We do not accept online payments at this time.
What taxes or steps are required to start a short-term rental property?
First, contact the Codes Administration to obtain a permit. Secondly, you can apply online at our webpage or in person. This will establish your account number and you could begin filing. Third, you will contact the Davidson County Clerk Office to obtain a business license. Lastly, you will want to contact the Tennessee Department of Revenue to set up the sales and use account.
How do I set up a short-term rental property account?
You will have a separate account for each short-term rental property that you own. There are a few ways to set up a STRP account. You can apply online at collections.nashville.gov and we will email you an account number. You can apply here in our office or by phone. If you obtain a business license with the county clerk, an account will be created for you. We will email your account number, the hotel occupancy forms, and a link to our webpage for additional information. Your account number will be exclusive to the collections office. It is not your code's permit number.
When are hotel occupancy taxes due?
Hotel occupancy taxes are due on the 20th of the following month. If you are mailing a payment, it must be postmarked by the 20th. This means that you will report a full calendar month, and then you have 20 days into the following month to remit your taxes.
When filling out the monthly return, what do I put on business name and address?
Your business name can be as simple or creative as you like. If you have a business license, the business name should match the name on your business license. Otherwise, it should be the name that you do business or advertise as, or a first and last name. The business address is always the hotel or short-term rental property physical location address.
What qualifies as a hotel occupancy exemption?
There are two types of exemptions. Any transient who stays 30 or more consecutive days at the property, or a government entity where their stay is paid for by the government. In order to claim an exemption, you must include the exemption report. The form is provided on our website under Forms as your supporting document.
If I submit delinquent taxes, am I subject to interest and penalty?
Yes, returns are due on the 20th of the following month of service. For example, the month of December would be due January 20th. Past the 20th would begin to accrue penalty and interest. The calculations are as follows. Penalty for delinquent returns is 1% for each delinquent month. Interest is calculated at 8% annum. We have a penalty and interest calculator on our webpage to assist you.
If I am paying back taxes, can I combine all of my revenues on one form?
No, a return must be filed monthly. If you are filing delinquent returns, a separate return must be submitted for each month. However, you can remit one check to cover all returns. Just be sure that your return totals match your check total.
If I did not have any business this month, do I still have to file a return?
Yes, a zero return should be filed. You can fax it to 615-880-2810 or email your zero return to collections.office@nashville.gov in order to save postage if you prefer.
Will my short-term rental property or hotel be audited?
Yes, all properties that pay hotel occupancy tax could be audited randomly throughout the year.
Well, that wraps up what we do here in the collections office. We hope you enjoyed our video and especially hope we answered some of your questions. If you have additional questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you, Nashville, for allowing us to work for you.
Did you know the Metro Collections Office, located at the Howard Office Building, collects 7 different tourism taxes and fees? Go check out their webpage for additional information.